In a failure to diagnose breast cancer case, why do we need to bring in a gynecology expert to testify? Would you like to learn the answer? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. So now, in a failure to diagnose breast cancer case, typically what happens is the patient will either feel a lump and now go to their gynecologist, and the gynecologist is the first line of defense. Or they'll go for a routine visit to the gynecologist, they'll do a breast exam and now feel something, and then the gynecologist will typically send the patient out to have an ultrasound done, a sonogram of the breast. They will have a mammogram done and send the patient for a breast surgery evaluation. So typically in these failure to diagnose breast cancer cases, we encounter a gynecologist, a radiology facility, and a breast surgeon. So now, if the claim is that there's been a failure to timely diagnose the patient's breast cancer, there's been a delay or a gap in treating the cancer, now we will always have to bring in a gynecologist to explain to the jury what is the standard of care when a patient comes in with a palpable breast lump. Well, doctor, can you explain to the jury what the standard of care required back in 2014? Yes, we would always send the patient out for a sonogram, we would send them out for a mammogram, and for a breast surgery evaluation. And doctor, if the gynecologist in this particular case did not do any one of those three things, in your opinion, would that be a violation from the standard of medical care? Yes, it would. And now, so we need that gynecologist to establish what was the standard of care, and then to ask specific questions about what was done in this case, and now have the gynecologist explain to the jury how what was done in this case represented a violation from the standard of basic medical care. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you to give you an insight and an understanding to what goes on in a failure to diagnose breast cancer case here in the state of New York. You know, I realize you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter happened here in New York and you're contemplating bringing a lawsuit or have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer legal questions like yours because I do this every single day and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.